welcome to today's class where we have a grammar lesson planned. Today we want to look at the use of personal pronouns. Personal pronouns as subject and as object. Subject of verbs and then object of verbs as well as of prepositions. I've noticed that students have some challenge with the use of personal pronouns in their subjective and their objective forms. It's been a challenge. I see it in your writing and sometimes in your speech. There seems to be some confusion as to when to use different forms of pronouns. So hopefully in today's class we'll be able to deal with this problem. It's not much. It's not a big problem. I'm hopeful that you'll be able to overcome your challenges. Yeah. So before we get to it, before we zoom in on our planned lesson, let's just take a little bit of time to revise what we know about personal pronouns. Yes, but pronouns in general. What are pronouns? Yes, what are pronouns? What do we know so far? Yes, Kareem. The pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. Pronouns are words that are used to replace nouns. So, for example, if I say Sandra is such a hard-working student, Sandra is always studying. In the second sentence, I do not have to repeat Sandra. Instead, I could just say she is always studying. Sandra is a hard-working student. She is always studying. So in this case, I'm using the pronoun she to replace Sandra. Yeah, so these are pronouns. We discussed that there are a lot of pronouns, different types of pronouns. Can you name some of them? Yes, of course. Personal pronouns are one. So we have personal pronouns. Yes, we have possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and so on and so forth. Yes, today though we want to concentrate more on personal pronouns. Yeah, so what are the personal pronouns we know so far? Yes, all of them. We know all the personal pronouns, right? Yes, so in a previous lesson we discussed personal pronouns and we grouped them according to persons and according to number. You remember? Yes, we say there are three persons. Yes, the first person, and then the second person, and then the third person. Very good. So who are these three persons? Yes. So in terms of number, we have singular and plural. Yes. Who are these persons? Who is this first person? Yes, George. Yes. First person is the speaker. Yeah. So the one who is speaking. There are only a number of pronouns you can use for yourself, right? So the speaker is the first person. What are the pronouns? Yeah. So you use I. I am so happy today. Yes, I saw Karim yesterday at the mall. I. So this is for singular, I or me. I or me. Give me the book. Will you invite me to your party? Yeah, so these are singular first person pronoun. With plural, you are considering yourself as part of a group. Yeah, so in that case, you use, yes, use we, We are going for a vacation. She invited us to her birthday party. Yes. Pay mind to these examples that I'm giving us, and you should be getting some hints as to where we are heading to in terms of subject and personal objects, right? So we are going on a vacation, and then she invited us. She invited us. We are going on a vacation. She invited us to her party. Okay, so these are the first person pronouns. I, me for singular, and then we and us. You cannot use any other pronouns to refer to yourself. It will not be appropriate. It will not be a correct use of the pronouns. So, for example, you cannot be talking about yourself and say, he is so happy today. And people would use it, but usually in the form of a joke, right? The proper pronouns used are I, me, we, us to refer to yourself. I and me, you alone, and then we and us if you are considering yourself as being part of a group, right? Whether two or more. Yeah, so that is the first person. What about the second person? Who is the second person? Yes, Sandra. Yeah, the second person is the one you are talking to directly. You are talking to them, right? Yes. You are speaking to them directly. Sometimes they are not even present, but you're speaking as if they are there and then they are listening to you. So it's like a direct exchange with someone. So that somebody is the second person, and there's only one pronoun we have for the second person, and that is yes, you. Singular as well as plural, right? You